Did you know there's a substrate alternative that performs like FR4 but is fully biodegradable? In this video, I'll teach you a bit about this substrate and also show you the breakdown process that keeps this prototype out of the landfill. Today, we're prototyping the same circuit from our decimal counter project. If you want to see the full prototyping process, check out our video on this channel and white paper on our website. For this project though, we're printing the circuit with our Conductor 3 ink on V1, but instead of our usual FR1 or FR4 substrates, we're testing out Jiva Materials' Biodegradable PCB substrate, Soluboard. According to Jiva Materials, Soluboard boasts full recyclability and an impressive 67% lower carbon footprint compared to glass, fiber, and epoxy boards like FR4, making it a great option for anybody looking to prototype electronics more sustainably. And it's not just the material. Working in-house with PCB printers like V1 reduces emissions drastically by eliminating the need to order and ship boards around the world multiple times for every iteration. And lastly, additive electronics creates a lot less waste since we're dispensing a precise amount of material only where it's needed on the board, rather than etching away excess materials and utilizing dangerous chemicals like subtractive methods. While prototyping with Soluboard, we found it to be a true drop-in replacement for our standard substrates, and the final result showed our Conductor 3 ink performed the same as it does on FR1 or FR4 in terms of conductivity and adhesion. To start the breakdown process, we first needed to remove the electrical components, as they can often be reused in the future. To do this, we use heat to desolder them from the board. With the parts removed, we then broke the board into smaller pieces by hand, just to make the process a bit quicker. However, this step would be unnecessary in large-scale operations. We then heated water on our hot plate stirrer to 99 degrees Celsius, put the broken pieces into the beaker, and started the mixer, which we let run for about an hour. Jiva says their boards should start dissolving at the 90 degrees Celsius mark. At the end of the hour, the board had dissolved, and we poured the mixture through a filter and into our wastewater container. After drying, we can see that the board has been successfully broken down into flax fibers, a fully renewable and biodegradable resource. Green electronics are becoming more and more important, as global e-waste is expected to reach 82 million tons by 2030. The good news is, if you're used to working with FR1 and FR4, prototyping electronics with Soluboard is an easy change. And with easy-to-use in-house PCB prototyping tools like V1, the barrier to entering this growing field is lower than ever. You'll have the means to lower your carbon footprint, work with renewable materials, create less waste, and keep your prototypes out of the landfill.